The road to the market ran like a red ribbon between two small farms. On one side worked Aid, steady, careful. On the other, Kola, quick and restless. A footpath marked the boundary between their rows of cassava and yams. They had shared tools and troubles for years. That morning, a stranger came up the path with a staff in his hand and a smile tucked into the corners of his mouth. His hat was unlike any they had seen. From Adi's field, it shone festival red. From Kola's side, it was deep black like wet soil after rain. He greeted them both and kept walking. Adi shaded his eyes. "Did you see that hat? Red as palm oil." Kola laughed. "Palm oil? It was black as the riverbed." "Red," Ade said, as one states a fact. "Black," Kola answered, as one sets a post. A small thing, but small things can turn. The path between them became a line men do not cross. Each argued from what he had seen. Each made the other's certainty feel like an insult. By afternoon, they worked in silence, backs turned. At dusk, they met in the square. "Tomorrow he'll pass again," Kola said. "Bring witnesses." Morning came knife blue. The traveler returned at the same pace, same staff, same easy smile, but the hat now showed black to Ade's field and red to Kola's. Each man saw proof of the other's blindness. Voices broke into shouts, shouts into shoves. A clay pot cracked. A grandmother sighed and called for elders. Before anyone arrived, the traveler stepped between them and swept the hat from his head. He held it high, turning it slowly, one side red, the other black, two colors sharing a single crown. "Eshu," someone whispered, and the square hushed. "You were both right," Eshu said, not unkindly, "and wrong. You saw truly, and then fenced your seeing. If you had cared as much about each other as about being right, one of you would have walked around the path before the first hard word." He set the hat back on his head so the seam split the sunlight. "Here is a rule for quarrels. Move your feet before you move your mouth." Silence held, then a ripple of embarrassed laughter. Ade rubbed his neck. "Friend," he said, "I had eyes, but only on one side." Kola opened his arms. "And I had a mouth too quick for my feet." They embraced, and together walked the narrow path, each stepping into the other's field to see what the other had seen. The tale traveled with the palm wine. Children played a new game, standing on opposite sides of a basket until their descriptions matched. In the council house, neighbors swapped seats before speaking. And on evenings when stubbornness pooled like old rainwater, someone would murmur, "Hats have two sides," and chairs would scrape as people rose to walk around. The hat had not changed. The seeing had.